We're in the final year of the renewal cycle. In fact, it's July 31st, 2026. That is going to be the deadline for renewal. Now, the state has not opened that renewal process yet, so don't jump out and try to complete it yet. We're here really to give you kind of that advance warning of the continuing medical education, or the CME hours that you do have to complete. Now, there's a number of hours that you have to complete in general, and then there's also very specific courses that also have to be completed. Some things have changed over the last couple of years that kind of modify how often you have to take some of these courses. And so it's really important to be able to recognize what some of those are. Now, first of all, cultural competency. This is the first renewal cycle that one is in play. In other words, this is the first time that one will be required. That is one that you don't have to complete every single renewal cycle, but you will have to complete it for this renewal cycle because it is the first. And so by July 31st, you will have to complete the cultural competency course that meets the requirements that the state has set forth. Now, I will tell you, next Tuesday, January 20th, the Illinois Chiropractic Society is offering that in webinar form, and it's on our standard Tuesday format, and that is available right now. You can get that registered. We'll include that link down below. So that cultural competency course will have to be completed by July 31st of 2026. Now, along with it on a 6-year cycle is the recognizing dementia, or the dementia and Alzheimer's course. Now, that particular course also doesn't have to be completed except for every 6 years. So you may have taken the dementia and Alzheimer's class last renewal cycle, and in that case, then you wouldn't be required to take it again now. And now I will tell you this, the good news is we do have a refreshed course for dementia and Alzheimer's. It's already available for this renewal cycle. It's already available to you to be able to take. So if you're not completely certain, or you just want to be refreshed on that particular topic, which is key and critical, and I would strongly recommend that, that is also available already on demand from the Illinois Chiropractic Society, and you can take that again. It's a phenomenal course, and I would strongly recommend that you take that one. But if you took it last renewal cycle, the one that ended in July 31st of 2023, then you wouldn't be required to take it for this renewal cycle because it has to be completed every 2 renewal cycles. Now, there are 2 other required mandated courses. That is sexual harassment prevention training, as well as implicit bias recognition training. Both of those must be completed every renewal cycle. So you will have to complete those for the July 31st, 2026 renewal. Again, the good news is the Illinois Chiropractic Society already has those 2 courses available for you on demand. You can jump out and take those. Now, those courses can be included in your category 1 hours that are required. Don't forget, you have to have a total of 150 hours, of which a minimum of 60 of those hours must be formal or category 1 hours. So make sure that you get those done. Don't wait until the last minute. We see this a lot. We find doctors that are scrambling, trying to get their hours completed before that July 31st deadline. Start today, and it won't seem overwhelming if you haven't started before now, right? Start today so it doesn't feel overwhelming as we get to the end of July. We'll catch you next week.